Good morning, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Amazon Ads Raw Daily. Happy Monday. Today is a special episode as it is my first episode, which I will publicly announce. So the last 20 episodes are recorded more or less privately. I only shared the video and the podcast with a couple of people because I wanted to see if I can keep the habit of recording every day. And it seems I can. So today is a special episode. And for this week, I was thinking about going a little bit back to the basics. So we are not talking about advanced, maybe a little advanced, but not so advanced topics. We will cover mostly basic topics. And today we talk about all the different campaign types and why it's important as an advertiser to make usage of the existing campaign types we have with Amazon Ads. So let's dive into this a little bit. For a normal seller or even for a vendor, doesn't really matter. You have three main campaign types. You have your sponsored product campaigns, you have sponsored brand campaigns, and you have sponsored display campaigns. All of these serve a different purpose, let's say, or have different placements. And because they have different placements and they have, let's say, a different weighting on certain placements, which we go into, it does make sense to run all of these campaign types most of the time. And let's start with sponsored products here. So sponsored product campaigns are your campaign, which will deliver usually most of the traffic and the sales. The reason for that is they are serving on top of search. They are serving on the search engine result page, and that's where people click on ads. They are natively looking similar to organic placements. So for the end user, for the customer, it's very hard to actually differentiate between an ad and an organic placement. So they are highly likely to click on your ads. And if you look at your sponsored product campaigns, you will figure out and you will see that most of your sales are actually coming from top of search. However, depending on your campaign structure and the amount of campaigns, most traffic will actually be generated on product detail pages or rest of search. And this is the natural of this campaign type, as sponsored products has a placement, for example, on the product detail page with a carousel. So there's lots of impressions possible. And in the search engine result pages, it's more limited, let's say. For sponsored product campaigns, there's also a difference between automatic campaigns, manual keyword campaigns, and product targeting campaigns. We have we have discussed already last time about product targeting campaigns. If you are new to the show, just listen to last week's episode. I think it was Thursday, number 19. We talked about that. Automatic campaigns will, depending on your targeting settings, also deliver lots of impressions on product detail pages or rest of search. And keyword campaigns usually deliver more on the SERP, meaning top of search or rest of search. So this said, you should not neglect any of the other campaign types. Some advertisers might think, hey, I don't have a good brand, so I'm not using sponsored brand campaigns or sponsored brand videos because I don't want to do branding. The name is not what they are. So maybe that was the origin, how they have been created for advertising brands or whatever. But I do see it as a completely unique campaign type, which targets a unique placement. Sponsored brand campaigns, they can deliver on top of search with headline search ads. This is a unique placement, and it is a very strong placement as well. So you should not neglect this campaign type. Sponsored brand campaigns can also deliver on product detail pages and on rest of search. So basically all of the different campaign types can basically deliver on search and result basis, rest of search, and product detail pages. But I would say if you create campaigns, you will see that the majority of the clicks comes from different placements. So for sponsored brands, they're important because of the headline search ads and because of their unique placement. This placement is something which you're not able to get organically. So every impression, every click you're generating over a sponsored brand headline ad or any other sponsored brand ad is incremental, because a customer would usually not click on this because there's no organic replacement. For sponsored product, however, you have these organic placements, and then you have the sponsored products placements, which at some point also kind of interfere. If you scroll down on rest of search, then you will see sponsored and organic, and so on and so forth. And there is a chance you cannibalize yourself with ads. This is something we discussed last week, so I will not talk about this too much. But for sponsored brands and even sponsored brand video campaigns, this is not possible because these placements do not exist organically. So make sure that you set up your sponsored brand and sponsored brand video campaigns, even if you have a small brand. Doesn't matter. It's about the placement. It's about the coverage. That's important here. That's the important point. The coverage and the placements. And sponsored brand video campaigns will usually deliver on rest of search, but there's a new version out, which is sponsored brand video to stores, to sponsored brand stores. They will also deliver on the headline search ads. So on top of search, on the search engine result page. And this is an incredibly good placement, which you should care about. Now let's wrap it up with talking about sponsored display campaigns. Sponsored display campaigns have over 10 different placements. So that makes it the, let's say, most versatile campaign type, at least in correlation to its amount of placement it can deliver at. Sponsored display also have the option now to implement a video. So you can have sponsored display video campaigns. And depending on what you choose, either an image or a video, the placements are different. For the video campaigns, you have only 3 placements. For the images, you have 10 different placements. And these 10 different placements are most of the time on the product detail page. So if you want to make sure that your product actually is visible on a competitor or on your own products, you should use sponsored display campaigns. They have the best placements on the product detail page because they're right above the product or right below the competitor product. So the best placements to capture traffic from product detail pages are sponsored display campaigns, not sponsored product and also not sponsored brand. However, they do deliver there as well, but they don't have great placements. Now, as you heard, sponsored display best for capturing traffic from a product detail page. Sponsored brand and brand videos best for getting a unique 100% incremental placement, which you're not getting organically. That's also the same for sponsored display. These placements are usually, or most of the time, or even 100% of the time, not able to get organically. Therefore, if you get traffic from there, it's highly likely that it's incremental. It's not 100% sure that it's incremental, because if you deliver a sponsored display ad on your own product detail page, you could distract a customer from actually buying your product into buying another product from you. So you would basically pay on top and kind of distract the customer. So therefore, I would consider this not 100% incremental. And sponsored products, even though they usually generate most of the spend and impressions and clicks and so on and so forth and sales, have the problem with the incrementality, as they're also kind of as they're able to kind of cannibalize your organic traffic. Yeah, I think that covers our episode for today. I hope you learned something today and you got some inspiration. Let me know and have a wonderful day. See you tomorrow. Bye-bye.